It's a trap!
Good day and welcome to the One Piece Forum YouTube channel. I am Frankie15
And I'm Mapache.
and today we're going to be reviewing One Piece chapter 828,
1 and 2.
or Ichiji and Niji? Niji? Yeah.
Or Ichi and Ni.
Ichi and Ni. Yeah,
G.
that's what we'll call it.
Yeah. This time I already knew what it would be about, opposed to when we had chapter 3 and 4. No, 0 and 4.
0 and 4, yeah, 0 and 4.
And I was wondering what, even after reading the chapter, like what? Yeah, but
Yeah.
now it's pretty clear.
Yeah, it's clear. So, yeah, the chapter starts off and we have the crew reacting to Pudding, them finding out who Pudding is.
Yeah.
And then we get a crazy reaction from Pudding, which is really funny because it's reminiscent of the screen face, you know, the Pekoms painting. And I wasn't sure whether to talk about this, but I thought, well, why not just talk about it?
You mean the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just noticed you just hit your mic.
Sorry for that.
It's fine. So then I found it really funny. We get Pedro threatening her,
Yeah.
just like grabbing her and like, what should I do with our captive? It's really funny.
Again, Pedro wants to solve this by like fighting.
Yeah.
Like it has happened a few times now that every time when there was the slightest danger, he stepped forth and just wanted to,
Yeah,
attack.
and I feel like Nami is underestimating the situation as always, just being like super nice. Oh, it's a super nice young child. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that she's the child of our most dangerous enemy that we've ever fought. It doesn't matter. Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
we get a comment of Pudding saying that one of her sisters ran away, and
Search for a groom.
to search for a groom. Yeah, you get it.
Yeah.
And then we get this panel of Nami just looking like,
Yeah, I
So-
think. Does it mean it's pretty much confirmed now
I mean,
that
yeah,
Lola
it's pretty much confirmed. Yeah, it is.
and also that the woman that we saw some chapters ago, she's probably not Lola, because then Purin wouldn't be so nostalgic talking about her.
Yeah,
Or yeah, maybe Lola won't even attend the tea party, because like the way Purin talks about her, it sounds like, yeah, she's head out to sea so long ago and I haven't seen her for ages and I won't see her
yeah,
for ages.
exactly. Yeah, and all the people that were saying, like, debating whether she was Big Mum's daughter the whole time, and people who said that she's not, can eat their own shit.
I was up to the last moment I was hoping for Miss Bucking, but
Miss
now
Bucking.
it really seems confirmed.
Yeah. So we find out as well that Big Mom herself has 39 daughters, 46 sons, and over the span of the years, 43 husbands.
43 husbands.
Yikes.
Yeah.
This is
Poor husbands.
poor husbands.
Do you think they all survived?
Um,
Or maybe she's like a praying mantis?
yeah, I think she's probably like a Black Widow. You know, eats the husbands afterwards. I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like Whitebeard was one of these husbands and was probably the only one that's left living.
Or at least, like, when you have the numbers, I read that comment post on the forum that one husband must have produced 2 children when you see the amount of daughters and sons and the amount of husbands. So at least she waited until she had 2 children from each husband.
Yeah, well, that's true.
But,
Oh
but
God,
yeah.
I can't even
And
imagine.
We
Oh.
also learned that the whole Big Mom crew is actually just her real family.
Pretty interesting. So, I mean, and what we've seen so far of Lola and Pudding, they don't seem strong. I mean, there must be some strong ones, I guess. But yeah, they don't seem fighters so far.
Yeah, Lola didn't seem strong.
No, Lola wasn't strong at all.
We don't know much about Pudding now, but
The way she reacted and she was holding that knife up to them and she was like shaking and stuff. I doubt it.
yeah,
There's
that's
no way.
true actually.
So then they start talking about Sanji and that she's met Sanji and how she really likes Sanji and stuff. And the man with
Yeah.
he even has heart-shaped eyes. Yes, of course.
Yeah, and his eyebrows were a bit too curly, but
Yeah.
yeah, he was a gentleman and he showed her how to cook or make
Mm.
sweets, and
Yeah.
she really fell for him.
Yeah. Oh, and then we get another funny moment from good old Pedro when he's like, we should bound and gag her. I thought this was funny again. And then again, Nami's like, what? Overreacting again, like stupid Nami. Realize that this is the enemy of. Pedro even says it. This is the enemy of. This is the daughter of your enemy. You need to take him more seriously.
Yeah, this is the question in the end.
Yeah.
We might talk about it, but first I want to mention Carrot, like hugging Pudding and saying, "You know what? I love Sanji too." This was This was kind of weird. You don't tell a woman that is in love with somebody that you love the same person.
No, but Pudding's.
Even though it's
No, I mean, Carrot's innocent. I don't know.
yeah. I mean, she didn't say she's in love with him, but it was still kind of weird.
Wait,
And Pudding was
in Japanese, is there two ways of being in love with someone? Like, there's a kind of unloving way of like a senpai kind of thing. Is
that's
there?
a good question.
And then there might be like
Maybe.
a loving, like
I can't answer it now. Maybe somebody
maybe
can
someone.
tell us in the
In the comments
below.
below, right in the comments below, and tell
In the
us.
comments below.
Yeah. And then what do we have next? Yeah, Pudding tells them a route that they can go on to get to Whole Cake Island quicker and with avoiding the
Enemies.
enemies, I guess. And this brings to the question, like, is Pudding deceiving them? Because I personally think she is. I think that because we already found out that Big Mom knows that they're already in her territory, right? So that means Pudding could easily have known before she met them. And she
Yeah.
knows already that Sanji doesn't want to marry her because he'd regret not being able to travel the oceans.
Yeah.
Maybe this is her plan, like, oh, I can try and find them and make them disappear, kind of thing.
Yeah,
or,
maybe
or
she's.
kill them in some way.
This is a big question of the chapter, and there's a discussion on the forum. So much that I read, it was like 50-50.
Yeah.
People just taking it as it is, as Purin being a naive and little girl, and the other half says she might. Some people say she might not even have met Sanji in person, and she's just making it up.
Maybe.
Because also what I noticed when she's talking about Sanji, and we see like the flashbacks, Sanji is always in the shadow. Like
Yeah.
it's not he's not even shown. So maybe she's just. And also a very important fact that he refused, or at least Pudding tells us that he refused to marry her. Yeah, maybe this is to deceive the Straw Hats somehow,
Yeah. Maybe.
or maybe it's all part of a plan.
I really think that this is a plan because I don't want another princess who is really kind to the Straw Hats. Not another princess. I don't want it.
Yeah.
I know she's not technically a princess, but she is.
Who's in love with Sanji?
Yeah,
Viola.
Viola. Yeah.
Point 2.
Not again.
Yeah. And also one argument was that everything she tells about Sanji, she has it either from the wanted poster, like the curly eyebrow, the heart-shaped eyes, black leg. She's even confusing. Like she says, he has black legs or something. So this sounds like when you look at a wanted poster and see black leg Sanji, this is something that you might say.
It
Like
is,
what? He
yeah.
has black legs.
And this
that
is something you'd say to him in person, right? Oh, you don't have black legs. Or
Yeah,
something like that.
indeed. She would know that he has normal legs.
I think you might
And
be right
also
about that. Yeah.
the thing about the cooking, I mean, Big Mom already knew that he was a cook, so this could easily, Pudding could just say,
Yeah.
and yeah, he even showed me some recipes.
Yeah.
So this is one theory floating around on the forum, which I like.
Yeah. So after that, we go back to the Sunny, and Pekoms isn't there, and then
He's probably just taking a dump.
Luffy has the ingenious idea that he might be taking a dump, and then what do we know? Chopper comes back from the toilet. He's left a message for us in the bathroom. I thought this was pretty funny. I really
Yeah,
enjoyed this.
in the bathroom. This is the next question. What happened to Pekomamushi?
Um,
Like,
maybe he's the traitor. Um, I mean, probably not. But I don't know. Maybe he just got abducted.
yeah, this
Yeah.
is a question. Did he leave intentionally, or was he taken away by Big Mom? And who wrote the message?
I think
Was it
it's too hard to tell. Too soon to tell. I think
uh,
there's really
I
not
have
really any clues at all.
I think I've read on the forum, and I also think so a little bit. Maybe he just um, abandoned the Straw Hats, went back to Big Mom to join her crew again somehow, and then he left this note because he still likes them a little bit, and
Yeah.
he really wants to warn them
Mm.
to, so like they should really get off now, or it will get ugly.
Yeah, maybe he got like scared of the fact that he's finally realised that he's going up against Big Mom. Was like, shit, I'll just say I'm sorry to Big Mom and come
Yeah,
try and get back. Maybe it's like that.
but then again, why would he write it in the bathroom?
Actually, just thinking about that, she said that the Pudding said that the Big Mom crew is her family, right? But Pekoms
Yeah.
clearly isn't. I mean, I don't think so anyway.
Oh,
One of
there
her
was
family.
one panel on page on Manga Stream. It's on page 11. Poen is talking about. Oh no, not 11. Sorry. But there's a panel where you can see a mink walking together with a human, and this is when at the point when Pudding tells about um, Big Mom's family being the crew or
Oh,
something.
right.
I found it now. It's on page 8. Um, yeah, she says the foundation and infrastructure for the Big Mom pirate crew is built around a real family.
Mm.
And there you can see a panel of people walking around the streets, and there's one. Okay, he looks like a gorilla mink. Maybe he's just a very gorilla-looking human,
We have seen
but
that, so
it would fit Big Mom's idea of uniting all races, so that she's uniting all races in her family. So
yeah.
maybe Pekoms is also married to some daughter of hers. I don't know.
Or maybe Pekoms is one of Big Mom's husbands. Spoiler alert.
Ooh.
Yeah. So we move on to the Germa part of the chapter on Brock Collie Island. You get it, folks? This is what we're doing now. These are the kind of jokes that we've been reduced to. Brock Collie Island, yeah. So yeah, basically we get
the trees do look very broccolicious.
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 Yeah. So yeah, basically we get the last two remaining Vin Smokes, Vin Smoke 1 and 2, or Ichiji and Iji, who are ending a war between two warring nations, I guess, and collecting some money for it. And
Yeah.
the winning side is definitely very happy that the Germa have come along. They've hired the Germa to finish off the war. And how long do you think it took them to end this war? How powerful do you think they are that they could just do this in like an hour or something?
That's a good question. So maybe either they just went there and killed everybody on one side, or maybe they have been infiltrating it for some. I'm not sure, but just the fact that they can decide wars on their own
It's pretty cool.
makes them very powerful.
Yeah, and I did figure out who 1 and 2 are. The panels at the end with one is the top one and 2 is the bottom one. If you notice, because 2 is wearing the black cloak and 1 is wearing the white cloak. So
Yeah.
just for people who aren't sure, that's I worked it out.
Hey.
And
Also,
go on.
yeah. Also, people noticed, and I noticed as well, that all of Sanji's siblings' eyebrows are curling the other way around than Sanji's eyebrow.
Maybe Sanji is a bastard child. Maybe that's
Maybe
it.
maybe this, or it just emphasizes that he's like the one who didn't fit the family.
Yeah,
like,
maybe.
yeah, who never fit the family right from the beginning. Yeah.
Or maybe it's something that doesn't matter at all, and just maybe maybe Oda just drew them wrong. Maybe that
But
happened.
Oda once stated in some, now I'm telling things without naming a good source, but he once said that he drew Sanji this way because he didn't want to curl the eyebrow. He said it was hard for him to curl the eyebrow the other way around.
Right,
So
okay.
that's why he only ever showed one eye.
Well, I think we know that's bullshit now. Or it seems to be
Yeah.
bullshit now, doesn't it?
Yeah, the curls look very, very good.
Yeah.
He did the curls very well.
So, Ichiji and Niji are heading off to the wedding, and Niji says to Ichiji, oh wait, he says, I'm looking, no, he says, yeah, Ichiji says, I'm looking forward to the wedding, and Niji says, yeah, right, or whatever, like, yeah, of course you are, like, sarcastically.
Yeah, he says, I can't wait to see him. And
Yeah.
then the other one says, liar.
Yeah, that's it, yeah, okay.
Yeah, it says a lot already.
Yeah.
Also, another question, who do you think is talking on the Den and Mushi? Because they are talking to somebody and he or she, I think it's their father.
Do you mean
Like
at the
he
end?
has,
Yeah, it's probably,
he's,
for some reason I assumed they were talking to each other, but yeah, that doesn't make sense because they were right next to each other at the end, at the last panel.
yeah. And you
Uh,
have the speaking bubbles that look like every time somebody's talking over Den and Mushi.
Yeah, thinking of it, it's probably the last remaining, the one that we haven't seen yet, which is the father. So, it's probably the father.
Yeah.
Also, I had a
Like,
thought. I was thinking because the Vin Smokes have this like amazing technology. I was thinking maybe the father is Vegapunk. Could that be a thing? Could that be possible?
that's a very wild guess. I don't know. I always imagine Vegapunk as a very old guy,
I always
and
imagine him being really fat as well. So I don't think so. I just thought of it. I don't know.
and not really. Nah, maybe they work together with him, but I don't want it to be him. Actually,
You don't. Okay.
there would be too much. No, Vegapunk is linked with Frankie somehow, so they will have
And he's
some.
linked to the world government, and I don't know if the Germa could do that. You know, I don't know.
Yeah, linked. I mean, linked in the way that one day Frankie and Vegapunk will probably meet and talk about lasers and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah,
But it would be too much emphasis on Sanji if Vegapunk was
yeah,
even his father now.
I agree. So, what are we gonna rate the chapter then? What do you think?
Mm, I'm feeling very generous lately but the chapters are so good. I give it a 9 out of 10.
Out of 10. Okay. Any reason? Any reason why that 1 mark off a 10?
Uh, I don't know. The only reason would be because I already rated the last chapter 10 out of 10. Or was it 9.5? I don't know. I'd say 9. I say 9.
9. Well, I'm gonna go for an 8 just because. I don't know. It was good, but there wasn't like any big reveals, you know. Wasn't a
Yeah.
10, a 10. I don't know. 8 is good. It's good. It's a very good chapter.
When I was reading it, I was just laughing a lot and going, "Oh, poor Pauline."
Yeah, but then you realise
But
maybe Pudding's not maybe as cute as she looks.
yeah, after that. But like the first reading, the first impression was just like, "Oh, Pauline, she's so cute and so like totally in love." But
Al-
yeah,
Also, maybe we should come up with a way that we both say pudding instead of one of us saying pudding and one of us saying pudding, because people might get annoyed with that.
yeah, they can tell us when they get annoyed with it, and then we will change it.
But then again, they're not going to get to this point in the video, are they? So that's always good. Right. Okay. So should we end it here? Have we said
Yeah, I
everything?
think I've said everything I wanted to say.
Yeah. Okay. Right. So remember to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe to our channel. Visit the forum if you can,
Join the
and
forum.
yeah, well, yeah, join the forum. Not just visit, join the forum. That'll be good. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.
Bye.
Good day and welcome to the One Piece Forum YouTube channel. I am Frankie Hansi. Oh my god. Did I really do that?